I wanted to give you guys a brief walkthrough while I'm getting ready for launch today. And I just wanted to show the PNG Prep Tool. So everything that has been drawn for the Procreate stamps that I do in Procreate, I always do a Procreate file, and then I also do all of the separate PNGs. So for my designers that do not use the the Procreate app, you can also use it in Photoshop and other different areas, right? So the way that this works is I pulled in my folder and 25 total images were uploaded. Some of these ended up being duplicates by accident. The duplicates are the ones right here in parentheses. So like I have two. That wasn't this fault. It was the fault that I added them to the folder twice. But I want to make sure that the all of the 25 images are ready. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the duplicates. I think that looks about right. Okay. So what I'm able to do with this is it's automatically going to trim all the extra space because when I am designing in Procreate, I have it to where obviously it's like a square canvas and then there's still a lot of extra space, right? But as designers, we know we don't like all the extra space unless we have to have it specifically. But usually we don't want it, we don't like it, we want it gone so that everything clips as close to the image as we can. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of just how this looks and how it works. Give me just a second. Let me go ahead and finish naming these. It does the original right here, which is great when I'm trying to go in and do that. And it also, like, if it shows a duplicate, it will tell you, hey, you've named the same thing twice. So that is definitely useful for what we are doing. And so that was 17. And I always try to do, especially all of the newer ones, like with and without accents, because you may want to do, your own decorations on it, and I'll just do the accent lines around there. And I'm trying to get better about my naming because I know everyone in the Facebook group is like they're tired of purchasing from people that aren't naming their files really well. So let's try. I'm trying to at least do like a lunch bag, and then this is a lunch tray. And then I have a lunch tray right here with the accents. And this is a lunch paper sack or paper bag. And then, oh no, that one was with the accents. With the accents, I need to do lunch paper bag for that one. And this was like a little bento box. And then and this is just like real time me getting this ready. I kind of just wanted to show you guys how I do this. So this is not like sped up or all the extras is trimmed out. So this was bow and then a bow with accents. I really like the bow. I basically merged two of my other bows that I had. I was like, you know what? Let's do a different one for this. But you can always, mix and match all the other things. I don't use this down here unless it's something that's not going to need to be searched in the drive. Basically, if I just need something to trim it without, it doesn't need a name, then I can do it here in bulk and it'll just, name it whatever you put here and then start at, 1 to 50 or whatever. I'll probably use that sometimes if I'm doing like mock ups or things. All right. And I didn't do this one. Alright, let me just check both accents, bow, bento box, lunch tray, lunch tray, lunch tray, lunch tray. Okay, and then I'm gonna name this PNG files, so I don't have to rename it in order to pull it in and download. So it'll go ahead, make sure that everything's trimmed and everything's downloaded. It takes usually for all of the different tools about a second per whatever, so per image or per letter. to zip that into the file. So this will take probably around 23 seconds in order to do that. But yeah, I love this. It's pretty great. It's one of the newer tools in the design studio, and I know that you guys have been so excited about it because it's saving so much time, and it was kind of a two-in-one request because I needed something to trim everything coming from Procreate to where I could, just do it really quick and easy. And then I also had someone, I believe it was Tammy, that needed something that they could go in and bulk name here. So I try to do like a two-in-one, three-in-one tool. So super excited. But thank you guys so much. And yeah, so once this is done, I'll show you guys the output really quick. Let me go to downloads. I had to extract the file, and then there you go. So everything is nice and neat and close and to all the points that it needs to be and nice and trimmed. So it doesn't cut anything off. It just goes to the furthest edge that it can.